Hi everyone, welcome to the Diecast Collection Videos channel. Here is the Cosmic Coupe by Hot Wheels. The Cosmic Coupe is a fantasy model of a futuristic race car, and my guess is not far off because in the Hot Wheels wiki and the card back of this car, it says that this is a planetary exploration car, but it's both fast and stylish for space at the same time. It looks really nice as a fantasy model. Being a fantasy model, you'll be expecting some exaggerated features because this is mainly existing in the Hot Wheels fantasy world. Very imaginary. What I like about this version of the Cosmic Coupe is the included feature that is found in the white plastic that I thought it's not working, but it does work. We're going to see the Cosmic Coupe starting in the front. As you can see in the front, this one features the paint designs only in the top and on the sides, so expect that there's no paint design in the front and the back. The front has this large air intake, and at the base, nothing much. You can see the red tires, and this is really filled with red with some white on it, white and silver. The clear plastic has these shapes on the sides, that is for the front lights. Even though the windshield is in red color, you'll be able to see the interior from here. Let's take a look at the driver's side. That's on the left. The paint designs are on the sides. It has these red paint striping and the text Cosmic Coupe, the name of the car, in silver with the Hot Wheels logo beside it. It's hard to see if you're just gonna look at it straight up front because the background is transparent and the paint of the font is silver, so a little tilting will help read the text and the logo in the clear paint stripe if you think about it. It has, well, for rare cars, I find this one rare because the wheels are the same size. There's a plastic here in the middle, and again, another plastic in the middle of the body. So this is a plastic body over the metal base kind of car. Let's take a look at the passenger side. The passenger side features the same paint designs, the paint striping in this red-orange or just red. It does look like orange here, but it is red with the Cosmic Coupe, the name of the car, in the center in silver and the Hot Wheels symbol. The difference here in the paint design, if you look at it, is this little part just on top of the front fender. Now there's an X over here. It's kind of hard to see, but again, if you tilt the car in the right angle, you'll be able to see the letter X just on top of the front fender. That tells that this car is an X Racer that allows us to see the interior. It has an X-ray body or a clear body that allows us to see more the internals of the car. This one has a long back. Based on the setup, the engine's at the back, if I'm not mistaken, because this is a fantasy model, and the front is not that long and not spacious, unlike the back. You'll be able to see more of it if I tilt the car, because this one has more material at the back. But there's a little difference in the passenger side on the right when it comes to the paint design, because if you notice, there's an X here at the back of the front fender. Taking a look at the back of the front fender on the driver's side, hey look, there's no X. I wonder why they omit the X over here. It would be greater to look at if the X is over here. It's going to be nicer, in my opinion, if the X is over here, just like in the passenger side. But they chose not to put the X on this side. I'm not sure why. Let's take a look at the back. I'm not really sure if you can count this as a paint design at the back because this one's on the top, but you can see some of it at the back. I'm gonna count this at the top. At the back, we get to see these large air diffusers, one on the base and another at the plastic part. This one is most likely an air vent. If you look at this, it has a gap over here, so the air will be space air, or the vacuum will be reduced if this car is on space, so the car can run faster at a space-oriented track. In line with the Hot Wheels thinking of this as a space exploration race car. There are some details at the clear plastic. Just like in the front, there are rectangles on the sides, and those are for the brake lights. I thought at first that the brake lights were over here, but it's not. It's on top. Some of the engine details at the back are visible when you look at it from here, from this angle. It's clear, but we get to see some details of it. Nothing much on the underside except the diffusers are rather long because from the side you can see from here it is part of the plastic. No, I mean that part of the metal base, this red part, and the other diffuser is part of the plastic body. Here is the top of the car. It has the similar paint theme on the sides with the red and silver paint applied on it in the form of paint striping. The paint striping starts in the front that has the same X symbol in the center, the one that we found on the right side, on the passenger side, the same one, but it's a bit smaller. It acts as a badge and the type of car this is. It has another paint stripe on the side. We get to see some of the interior in the red tinted window, silver borders, and the red paint stripe that starts from the roof and then ends at the back of the engine. Here's the full form of the engine. It's very space oriented. Must be fast to run on space races. And then I think this is the back wing, in addition to being a diffuser because it is in the middle. More of the detail that we saw earlier on the brake lights. And here is a closer look at the front lights. These little rectangles. Now that we're here in this angle, we get to see the interior through the red colored window. Well, of course, it's hard to drive in a windshield that is tinted in red because it kind of changes the color on the road, but in the Hot Wheels fantasy, it's anything goes. The window has the following features underneath it: the dashboard, some vents on the dashboard, the driver's wheel on the left, and the passenger glove compartment on the right. The seats have, it has two seats in this car. It has some cushion details. You can see some of it through here. The same on the driver's seat on the left. There are more details. If you try, if you have this model, you can see more of it, but I think I can't see and show them in camera in this angle because the window is kind of slim and the tint also makes it harder to see through the window to see the details from this angle. But there are some more details, I assume, just behind the driver's wheel in the dashboard. It does have some door lines, and this is most likely the door handle or keyhole. Let's take a look at the other side if it does have the same detail. But there's no keyhole over here. There's a door hinge, so there it is. Let's take a look at the base of the car. The car's base is filled with these information at the center. This symbol, again, this is a circular symbol that tells that this car is a loop car. It can go into loops. If you have a race track that has a loop attachment to it and race with it, this one can run through the loop. A closer look at the diffuser at the base, some more details in the front. Now that we've seen the car in different angles, let's take a look at the special feature of this Cosmic Coupe. The Cosmic Coupe has a special feature, and it is revealed in this white plastic. My brother Adrian at first told me that this white plastic is a glow in the dark plastic. I countered that some models may look like it's glow in the dark, but it doesn't. So we just left it as is. Afterwards, I tried to test this car under the lampshade that we're using right now and turn it off. It lit up, and that is so cool. I'm a very big fan of glow in the dark toys like this one because it's a fun feature to have. Let me see if I can show the glow in the dark feature if I turn off the light. Let's see. I'm going to hold it like this. Now you can see the glow in the dark feature. It looks really nice. Most likely the Cosmic Coupe will be running like this in space if they go into a, a tunnel in the racetrack or if there are no lights on space. But the lighting feature is going away. It's still lighting in my view outside of the camera, but the camera can't pick up any more of the light feature because the charge is running out. It's a very nice feature to be added into this X-Racer version of the Cosmic Coupe. This ends my video art of the Cosmic Coupe X-Racers edition by Hot Wheels. Thanks for watching, enjoy collection, and see you with the next model.